I got a request to show how to play the XX, or however you say it, intro, and it's a really cool song. So there's a good tab for it. The outro part they have in this tab doesn't sound exactly right to me. But I would just pull up this tab and start playing along, and I'll sort of demonstrate it so you can see it. So pull up the tab. Starts on 7. Then you go to 10. This is on D. Up to G. 7. Up to 9. Back to 7. And you do that again. So 7 on the D string. And you gotta play along until you get the feel for the notes. This is 10. To 7, 9, and back to 7. Let me keep doing that. So I don't have the exact feel yet because I've only been playing this for a little bit, but the next riff you basically do 7, and there's kind of sometimes there's a pause, so you gotta just listen to it. Now I only think there's only 1 7 on the first line, but it sounds fine if you want to go. Just kind of just listen to it. But basically, you can either use these fingers, 1, 3, 4. You can use your pinky on 10, or you can use your third finger. In this case, I mean, either way, like, I started to switch to this finger because it felt more comfortable. It doesn't really matter. In the second line of it, they go 7, 7, 10, 10, up to 9. And there I do hear 2 notes, 10, 10, 7, 7, 10, 10, 9, 9, 10, 10. So it's like maybe I was playing 1 on there too. I would just play along, but the main thing you gotta know is this little pattern of notes. 7, 9, 10. 7, 9, 10. It's basically based on this. So again, like the intro, you're just kind of hanging out on the note. You hang out there for a while. So you gotta use your ear to know when to change. And you go to 7. And if you look at the tab, you can see you're going to be on 9, not for very long, and 7 for not very long. So that's pretty much it. I'd have to play along a lot to get it exact, but I just look at this tab, look at what I'm doing, and then just put it on and start playing it. And I'm just playing to the regular version, but there's other versions of it, but they tend to be the same, just extended. So one thing I don't think is right about the tab at all is the ending part, unless this guy was tabbing a different version. So I'll put a link to the version I'm playing along to, and this starts at like 1. Well, let me see. Starts at 140. So I'll just play along and show what I'm doing. It's at 140. This is the outro. You play 7th fret. You let it sustain. Do that again. I messed up. So 7. And actually, it slides to 10. From 7 to 10. And then up to 7. And back to 10. And then we're going to slide from 5 to 7. And then you got to go up to 8 for the only time in thing. And then here it's like, so at the end it goes 8, 7 to 9 slide, and then down to 10. So let me do it one more time. It starts at 140, it's the outro, it's just not in the tab. So 7 on D, and then you're going to slide up to 10, so you can use the third finger. Then slide from 5 to 7. Oh, sorry. One more time. I'm just doing this by ear. 7, and you're going to slide up to 10. Then it just goes to regular 7, 9, 10, and then it's going to be a slide from 5 to 7. And then up to 8, and then back to 7, and actually at the very end it should have been another slide, should be. And that's it. So if anyone has any questions about this, it's pretty easy, but if you're a real beginner, I mean, this could anything's hard when you're a real beginner. So I would just, one thing, like once I kind of know what notes I need to use, sometimes I'll just kind of go like this, and just kind of find those notes. Just get used to where they're at, so it's like 7, 9, 10, 7, 9, 10, 8, and occasionally we need this, but this note's actually the same as this. The only reason we needed it is because we need to slide into this note, and you can't slide from here to here because they're on different strings. So usually once I know what I need, I just kind of noodle around like this until I know where the notes are. So then it's like I see it in my mind, and then it's just easier. And I have a feeling like this whole song could actually be being played a little different. It could be like on one string, because there's a lot of sliding, and I kind of get the feeling like when I'm listening to it, maybe it's on one string, but at the same time, the notes do sound bright when they go up higher, not necessarily like that sounds really warm, so that doesn't really sound right to me. But the point is, you could probably figure the song out on one string or like 2 strings only, but you might as well use the tab. And so the key is, to get this down though, you really have to play along. So the best way to play along is, you can see what I'm doing. I just put, these headphones kind of suck because I broke my good ones, but I just put it on one ear. And I turn it up really loud, so it's like blasting into one ear, and then I can hear my guitar. Sometimes if the song's really hard to figure out, I'll even just do it so I can almost not hear myself at all. Because what can happen is you can be playing a tab and think you're doing it right because the tab says something, but tabs are wrong. Like, even good tabs are usually a little bit wrong. So then you start to rely on the tab and not listen to what's happening at all. So sometimes also you need to just stop playing, just listen to it. Don't look at the tab, try to do it by ear, look at the tab, do that sort of process. So anyways, hope that was helpful. That's a really cool song, so thanks for the request. Alright, bye.